Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutations to the hopeful link out there pushing his word of the truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful link, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right, and brother Yashima, GMS Mississippi Campbell to my
Tazmak.
all right, GMS Memphis. All right, just on the road, breaking bread. You know, the beloved brothers up here in Memphis. All right, and we're going to get it in. Okay, because what people fail to realize that we in the last days are the last days.
Right.
Okay, and how about Shem Shah is in the spirit of wrapping this thing. You know, because as we see wickedness is getting more rampant in the earth. Okay, judgment. All right, is increasing.
Right.
Okay. So we're going to get straight to scripture, Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters are edified, brother.
This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 7.
Yep.
But the end of all things is at hand.
Yep, the end of all things is at hand. Okay, and the main two things is the captivity of Israel, all right, and the rulership of Esau Edom. Those are the two main things that are coming to an end. Okay? Go ahead.
But ye therefore, Salak, be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer.
And be you there sober, okay? Which means going to what, man? Having clarity of the things that's going on in the world, man. What's going on in society, okay? It's time to be sober-minded, which means what? Being aware, okay? Because if you're super drunk or carnally, all right, that means what? Your awareness is down. Okay, that's why people have the worst accidents, you know, under the influence because their awareness is down so low. Okay, but in the spirit, we have to be sober, okay, so we can be aware. Our awareness needs to be on 10 in these times, man. Okay?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump to 1 Peter 5 and 8.
Yep.
Be sober, be vigilant,
Yep.
because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
He says be sober and be vigilant. Okay, when you're vigilant, you're pretty much aggressive. And see, we have to be aggressive in the spirit because Satan is coming with all type of distractions, okay, and all type, you know, of gimmicks to try to sift men out of the truth. Or what do Yahweh Shah tell people? Satan desires to sift you. See? So we have to be vigilant because it's a fight to stay in the spirit. You know?
And you notice, if I can add, how the media with the sports entertainment, like for instance with the NBA, right? You just had the championship, but they still talking about that shit.
Yeah.
They still put, and they constantly coming with more controversial ass topics. Like, man, what the fuck this all about? And now KD traded, all these different topics to keep your mind wrapped around, which these people ain't nothing but idols.
Yep.
You know? Where meanwhile, there's a whole war going on. You got this abortion thing about to cause uproars, okay? All these things that you're really supposed to be watching pertaining to judgment, but you're being entertained.
Food supply chain.
Food supply.
Because see, what people don't understand is we're eating last year's harvest.
Yeah, all the food that was on them ships.
Yeah, that was last year's harvest, man. So now when it's time to harvest for the next year, it's gonna be skipping, man.
Yep.
Okay? This thing is gradually going to slide into chaos, man. Okay, and when it really get chaotic, man, it's going to be a real trickle effect to the worst time since the earth was, man. Let's get that Lamentation 4:21. Okay? Because see, people sleep on the Bible with this whole abortion, you know, so-called overturn, which is nothing but a psyops from Esau Edom to provoke division. Okay? You know damn well the government don't care about, all right, murdering children. They do it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Okay? Then everything that's being overturned on the Supreme Court is not a Supreme Court case.
Right.
But everything that's being overturned is a vote from 63.
3 6s, yeah.
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 So the Roe versus Wade was 63. that guns, that concealed weapons overthrow and overturn in New York. The judgment, the justice, the decision was 63.
Right.
So what is this doing? This is the number of the beast, man.
That's right.
This is Esau Edom behind this, creating these psyops and causing division. But ultimately, the Lord is making him do this, man. Okay.
Putting that witchcraft out there.
Yep.
Where we are, Lamentations where?
Lamentations
4 and 21. This Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
That's what we see now. Because we're in the time of these so-called holidays, and you have Edomites walking around, enjoying these strolls in the city. Well, that's all they can do because this is their kingdom, and this is it. See, this is it for you Edomites, man. Okay, and the average Edomite walking around has no clue that he's even an Edomite. Yet alone, what's the judgment for Edomites, man? Okay, so the best thing you can do is rock out with your cock out, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Hey, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Yeah, that cup is being prepared for you. Okay? That cup we had to partake of, man. Slavery, poverty, genocide. Okay? The curses. Deuteronomy 28 is in that cup. 15 through 68, that's going to be for you Edomites, man.
That's right.
Okay? But hey, guess what? So you don't think we ain't going to ship you Edomites throughout the earth? To slavery, to captivity? Yeah. All of them back. Hey, you Edomites don't go through Deuteronomy 28 and 68, man. Because each goes into what? Hard bondage. Okay? And you're going to be shipped throughout the earth for hard bondage, man. So here.
It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
The cup shall pass on unto thee, go ahead.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Yep, and this is what we're seeing now. This is Esau becoming naked. Like this whole Roe versus Wade, you see people reacting.
Yeah.
Now, what they're saying in the world, he's showing his ass. These people showing their ass, they nakedness. Which this is showing how they really feel, what they really believe in. Okay? And this is all strategic, chess moves by Yahweh Bashim al-Shah. And this is see, America, their reaction, to what's going on, is them begging for missiles, man. They're begging for it. Okay? And as we speak, the Russians is turning boats, instead of installing warheads, on the hypersonic missiles, man. Okay? We're going to get here quick. Go ahead.
Verse 22, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
At the end of all things. Okay? Esau's rulership. Because he's going to get that cup of captivity. Okay?
That's right.
But see, our iniquity is accomplished. Okay? Beginning with the elect. That's why Yahweh Shema Shah speed things up. Because our sentence of captivity is almost over, man. Go ahead.
It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Yep.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Yeah, this is it. This is the last captivity, man. Okay, this is the last time that us as a nation will have to go into captivity for disobedience because we're finna enter into that new covenant where the laws will be within us, man. Okay? This is the end of Israelite sin. And the ones that die, during Jacob's trouble and all this destruction, they're going to come back righteous, man. Okay? They're going to come back into a righteous kingdom. They're going to be righteous, man. All right? Go ahead.
It says, O daughter of Edom, he will discover thy sins.
He will discover thy sins, and it's being discovered, man. Okay? But this place is all about Satanism, man. Because you can go to the New World Order and do that satanic world order, right? Okay?
It's Isaiah 47, verse, I'm starting at the top.
Yep.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
O virgin daughter of Babylon, because America has been untouched by foreign nations. Okay? America has never been invaded by foreign nations, man. Okay? But that's for the change. And it's going to be invaded by missiles, man. Okay, go ahead.
And it says, sit on the ground, there is no throne.
This is the motion. The ground is the lowest place. The ground is under your feet. That's the lowest position you can be in the earth. Okay?
The Lord about to bring that dragon back down
Yeah,
to that serpent licking the dust of the ground. You know? It says, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, man. Okay, which what? Untouched. Okay? This whore is about to get raped with missiles. You know? So you go into rape and what? Take it.
Ravish.
Well, this place about to get ravished like missiles. You know what missiles look like? You figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay?
It says, take the millstones and grind meal.
That's what's happening. Because when you grind with millstones, then you grind something like flat, you know? It's a constant grind because you have to grind meal. Start off with something solid, but you have to keep grinding and grinding and grinding, and it becomes a pallet. Okay, and spiritually this place is becoming a pallet, and then physically it's going to become pallet. It's going to be a desert, you know?
It's slowly being grinded down, and Yahweh Shah's spirit is picking up the pace of the grind.
Yeah.
You know, that's why you see America on a rapid decline. I was just reading earlier, the Aldi's in Chicago is closing down, like, no notice, no nothing. So all over the earth, stores are closing down. So the infrastructure of this place is being destroyed, you know? So when you have that, it creates chaos. It says, take the millstones, grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the legs.
Make bare the legs. Okay, this whole is being exposed. Alright, because for the longest, people looked at America as some upstanding nation. The standard of morality. Okay, the protectors of righteousness. That's how they looked at America. No, man. Everything that America's military has done has been for the benefits of the elites and wickedness, man. Okay? Everything that America stands for is complete anti-Messiah behavior, man. Okay? That's why it's known as the mother of harlots. Okay? Which means what? The source of wickedness, man. Go ahead.
It says, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Yeah, so America is being exposed before the destruction. Okay, because America's on the world stage, just like all these nations look at America at all, you know, and wanting to come over here. Now it's being set as a gauging stock, man. America a goddamn joke, man. Okay? America's a goddamn joke, man. You have people, it was a pro-choice protest. I wouldn't even call it protest. It was about 4 nigga women and 2 kids, man. Okay? So here it is. The kids are there, which means you didn't have an abortion, but you for abortion, man. Backwards as hell. Okay? The same society that have men riding bikes naked in front of kids, a pedophile parade. Okay? Same society that says a kindergarten can change his gender. This is a joke, man. This is confusion. Okay? And that's why all the missiles, the majority of the missiles on Earth are coming to America.
That's right.
They're destined for America, man. Okay, go ahead.
It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Yep.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. And that's Yahweh Shah. Because you go back over 2,000 years ago, and Yahweh Shah came as a man to be that sacrifice, man, to lay the foundation of the doctrine. Okay, the same doctrine that we teach today. You know? So Yahweh Shah came as a man to lay the groundwork for the doctrine, and then he came, all right, to be that sacrifice. You know? But now when he's come back, he's not going to meet, okay, this society as a man. He's coming back as that angelic force, man. Yeah.
As for our Redeemer, the Lord Yahweh, power of hosts, is his name.
For our Redeemer, yeah.
The Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. The Holy One of Israel.
Holy One of Israel, man. That's Yahweh Shah. Okay, this is all a build-up to Yahweh Shah. Just like his first coming, it was a build-up. It's a build-up to his second coming, man. Okay? That's what this thing is all about, man. The build up to Yahweh Shai, everything in existence is centered around Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Everything that happened on earth is leading up to Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because we had to go into captivity. Okay? We had to be scattered so we could be gathered. Get that in Jeremiah 31 to 10. You know? Everything had to happen so Yahweh Shai could come and fulfill prophecy, man. Okay?
It's Jeremiah 31:10. Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, O ye nations, and declare it in the isles afar off, and say.
So this is the global declaration. Go ahead.
It says, he that scattereth Israel will gather him and keep him as a shepherd doeth his flock.
He that scattered Israel will gather them. So we had to be scattered. We had to come into captivity. But there was going to come a time when the elect will remember themselves, man. Okay? And upon remembering themselves, we will cry out. Okay? Because of the abomination that's happening in the earth. Okay? Finish that.
It says, he that scattered Israel will gather him and keep him as a shepherd doeth his flock. For the Lord hath redeemed Jacob and ransomed him from the hand of him that was stronger than he.
And that was Esau Edom. Okay, this is speaking of Esau Edom because currently there is no way we can deal with this man. Okay? But Yahweh Shai is going to be the difference maker, man. He's going to be the X factor that's going to tip the scale, man, for our favor, man. Okay?
Ezekiel 9:4.
Because we came into captivity, the elect was put into captivity, okay? So we will come into repentance, man. So we will become sorry for our sins, and eventually we will cry out, okay?
That's why he said we were not put into captivity. It was for us to turn back. He said in Baruch, not for our destruction, because we provoked the Lord to anger. You know, so this is a correction process. You know, it's Ezekiel 9:4, and the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
The men that sigh and cry for the abomination that be done in the midst thereof, man. Okay? Because as we conform to Yahweh Shai, we hate this place more. And it makes us cry out, man. It makes us put up curses, man. It makes us constantly complain about the conditions of the earth, man. Okay? Just like vexed with the wicked conversation, okay? With the conversation of the wicked, man. Okay, we come in that same stead, man. Prophesying against this place, man.
You see how ungodly this place really is.
Yeah.
As they say, nakedness shall be seen. The so-called principles that America can put this country on, right? Which they use the Holy Bible as a prop, saying that this is what it's about. It's not about the Lord's laws, statutes, and commandments. And the Lord's statutes and commandments is what cover us as a garment. You see? That's why I say, well, put on our beautiful garments, man. It's the complete opposite.
These people, they're fighting to be wicked. They like in Sodom.
Yeah.
And those Sodomites are trying to force themselves on those angels, man. You know, that they see come visit Lot. They thought they were just regular men. And they were trying to force themselves on them angels, man. These people force wickedness because even with this whole abortion thing, you have all these major companies saying that we'll pay for people to travel, okay, to go get abortion because the state, makes it illegal, man. Okay, they're fighting for wickedness, man. And this is a witness against them. See, what we're seeing is people, okay, actions are being a witness against them, man. Okay? Everyone that ever went out there for pro-choice and gathered for some type of gathering, guess what, man? You signed up for front line of destruction, man. Okay?
And I was listening to this message, I think it was on the radio, where they were talking about how these people now coming out saying they feel like they supposed to have been born with disabilities. You know, like they should have not, they tried harming themselves to cause it, like they burning their eyes out and shit like they should have been blind. I feel like I should have been born blind. You know, I don't feel right in this body. You know, so there's all type of madness going on, man. I was listening to Apostle Hart. He said that they done added 2 more acronyms to the LGBT community, I and A, and I ain't even got a chance. I said, man, I don't even want to know what it is, but I need to look it up and see what the hell that is. What the hell is I and A? So it's just going further into perdition, you know?
Then the whole alphabet.
Yeah. They got an acronym to represent every act of wickedness. They just coming up and creating more forms of wickedness, man. And that's why I say wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth, man. I get back to the precept. It says, set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. And to the others he said, in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
Go through the city and smite. And say in my hearing. See, the soundtrack for America, the background for America is going to be horror, man.
Like that Michael Myers, Jason.
Yeah. It's going to be extremely terrible. We're finna hear sounds come from people that we've never heard before. He said, do it in my hearing. We really haven't seen people lament. Okay? Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai was about to hit people where it hurt, man.
That's right.
He knows the right people to kill around you and keep you alive, man, and make you suffer like you never think of, man.
Oh, that movie on Netflix, The Mist.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of it, you know, the Lord had pretty much sent this apparition to plague the people, and they couldn't get out of the store. And they finally got the courage to get out the store then, not to tell it, but at the end they were so miserable, they wanted to kill themselves.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he had 5 people and 4 bullets.
Yeah.
And one of the people was his son.
Yeah.
So to keep the apparition from getting them, they said, fuck, we just gonna kill ourselves. He killed everybody, kept himself alive, but then when he got out of the car, the shit was over. They came in, the cavalry came in. So he was tormented, you know. Now it is you killed your son. And the Lord gonna bring that spirit back. Because really the angels are the ones that he's talking to in this verse to go through the city and put the spirit on these people to kill themselves, man. You know? The judgment goes through via the angels, man. Just like it did in the time of Egypt, you know? And we coming into the second Exodus, man. So if you think about back then how bad it was, it's gonna be way worse now, in this time, man. Because America is more wicked than all the ancient kingdoms that came before it, man. It broke all the records.
People try to do a uterus transplant, you know?
Male pregnancy.
Yeah. You know, what other kingdom did that? That's gonna be the worst time ever. This is why it's gonna be the worst time on earth since the earth was created, man. You know, and that's something you can't take lightly. You can't take lightly, man.
It says, go ye after him to the city and smite. Let not your eye spare, neither have ye pity.
Yep.
Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women.
Hey, that's why I keep saying both maids, which are women, young women, okay, little children and women. Why? Because you look at it, especially with Jacob, it's like 85% single mothers, and all they're doing is raising up satanic children. So Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai finna cut a lot of lineage out of Israel, man. Okay? There's a lot of lineage that's finna be cut out of Israel during the time of destruction, man. Okay? Because Israel is getting worse and worse. The scripture says, why should you be stricken anymore? You will only revolt more and more. So Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai is about to kill single mothers, all them badass kids. Okay? That's going to be completely wiped out the earth, man. He's going to allow these different militias, okay, these different Edomite supremacist groups to have their way with Jacob, because Jacob, all right, has become so corrupted, man, by this society, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women.
Yep. Maids, little children, and women. Okay? Go ahead.
But come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary.
Yep. And the spiritual mark on our watch.
That's right.
On our watch. Okay? That's the mark of the exemption. Okay? So just like in ancient Egypt, when you had the Passover, all right? The Israelites that had the blood on their doorpost that was passed over for judgment. It's going to be like this again. Okay? But now the doorpost is our mind. We're going to have the spiritual mark on our mind. You know, the blood of Yahushua.
Blood of Yahushua.
Because through the blood of Yahushua, what did it do?
Give us the
The
understanding.
understanding, exactly. You know? And that understanding gives us the instructions. Okay?
How to please the Most
How to
High.
please the Most High. Which makes us what? Exempt. Okay?
Yep.
So,
That's what the ultimate test. When you're dealing with school, you have final exams,
Yep.
and you know, if you did your work, you did what you're supposed to do, you would be exempt from filing an exam.
yeah, you kept a certain average.
Standard. Yep.
Yep.
And we know that final exam won't be what? The hour of temptation, the Quran, man. You know? So the Lord has been building up the elect and those that serve him to be prepared for the ultimate judgment, the final exam, the final test is gonna come upon all the world, man. And everybody else, all right, gonna fail the test, man.
The hour of temptation.
The hour of temptation.
He said, because you have kept my word of patience,
There you go.
I will
Yeah.
keep thee.
Keep deep.
Yeah. So you got to maintain, because like you say, you got to maintain this certain grade level to be exempt when the final exam came. Yeah. What's that? Corinthians 10 and 13.
I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna try to jump. It says, slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they begin at the ancient men which were before the house. Yeah. So the Lord won't. The Lord not gonna spare, as He told us to come out here and when we preach this word for our people to get right. Cry loud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Because at the end of the day, when the end of all things do come to hand, do come into fruition, there will be no cloak. There will be nobody to be able to say, well, the Lord didn't give you a fair chance. The Lord didn't give you an opportunity. Gave you makeup tests. You know, you ain't be able to say, well, the Lord didn't give me time to study. Yeah, extra credit. But you played around until the day of judgment came, and then you ain't had no answer. Except an excuse which the Lord is not going to accept, man.
No cloak for your sins. You know, you don't have to deal with that day.
That's right.
It's first start 31.
Okay.
Yeah. And niggas love to try to play dumb so they won't have to take responsibility.
Right.
Niggas love doing that, man. Play dumb, play, you know.
Yep.
No, man. It's you want to take ownership. Niggas hate to take ownership, man. Okay? Niggas want to know the less so they won't be responsible for anything, man. Niggas hate responsibility, man. But how about shit outside? It's going to make you own up to your wickedness in the times to come, man.
Right. 1 Corinthians 11, verse 32. I start at 31. It says, For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged.
We would judge ourselves, we should not be judged because we going to judge and go to pretty much make a decision.
Examining yourself.
Examining yourself. Decision making.
Right.
Like, we judge that juice as a no-go.
Yeah.
Like, nah, hell no. You know? But the people that did it, now they're going to be judged for what they did.
Yeah.
Like, when they die, they come up with these heart problems and all these different things. Well, you're a judge because you didn't judge yourself. You didn't make a decision. You didn't examine it in the spirit and made a decision concerning yourself.
Hey, you look at these young athletes, all these young athletes that just recently come up, yeah, and they don't know what the cause of it was all of a sudden, right? Yeah, but we know ultimately Yahweh Shimi Hawashai, who you didn't take heed to and make wise judgment calls in your life. Taking that juice was one of them wise judgment calls that you didn't make. Yeah, Bell palsy, all kind of heart conditions and all type of stuff, man.
Women can't produce breast milk.
It says, but when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, that we should not be condemned with the world.
Yeah, so sometimes on the side they come to check a lot of times nowhere. Okay? For what, man? First, when you go through trials, it creates patience.
Makes you stronger.
Yeah, it makes you stronger, and it creates more dependability on Yahweh Shabbat Shah.
That's right.
Okay, these are faith. Affliction is really a faith booster. So you come out on the other side, you know. So we're chastened to build faith. Okay, so the time of judgment, okay, we don't have to go through what these people are going to go through, man.
Verse 32 again, but when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord, Yahweh Shah, that we should not be condemned with the world.
So we not shall be condemned with the world. Okay, if damn goes to punish, con goes to whip. So we're not punished with this society. When they're being punished, man. You know, we're going to go through our persecutions, but guess what? Favor going to come for the elect, man. You know, it's going to come a time when favor going to kick in on behalf of the elect. Okay? That's why Scripture says, then shall they know who are my chosen. If we can get that, I'll give it root 4. Okay? And this thing is being wrapped up, man. And I'm guaranteed in the spirit I can feel that beating and Davos Sweden at the end of May, they discussed some heavy, okay, heavy agendas that they were going to push forward to the earth.
You're talking about them going to NATO?
Davos Sweden, they had that beat. Yep, they discussed that.
Yeah.
So Sweden joined the NATO.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
It's Baruch 4:1.
Yep.
This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever.
This is a book that this society disregards, man. Okay? And you seen people doing what? Kicking the Bible in the street. Throwing the Bible in the toilet. Yeah. Talking big shit. But that's good. That has to happen. That means that this society is ripe for destruction. You know?
Taking the petitions around, signing petitions to ban the Bible.
And that's heavy. You put your name to ban the Bible, you know, you might well go to China and sign one of them hypersonic missiles. You know, and put your autograph on one of them missiles. Because it's going to be delivered to you, man. Okay?
That's right.
Hey, what they got the Amazon Prime with the 2 day?
Yeah, 2-day delivery.
Yeah, well, the missile's 30 minutes. Okay? You people sign up for missiles, man. That's why America gonna be a lake of fire. Like it makes don't it make sense the more that we're in this thing and we see this society
Getting plainer and plainer.
It needs to be a lake of fire.
Yep.
You people should burn, the spirit should stay in your body so you can think about all that dumb shit, okay, that you were doing. It made perfect sense. The whole land mass needs to be turned into a lake of fire and you people need to stay in it. Okay, and marinate for a minute, man. Okay.
You think about the spirit that's in this place, not even just in the people, but even in the whole, the soil, the energy in the trees, the animals. They got animals that's picking up homosexual tendencies, going against. You got the animals going against the nature.
Yeah.
So everything got to be cleansed, man. You know. It says, all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Hey, we're coming to life through obedience, man. We're being brought back to life through obedience, which is provoked by faith. You know, because we're not being obedient just to say, look at me, I'm being obedient. Okay, we're being obedient because of faith, man. Okay, because we believe that we have a deliverer that's going to deliver, man, and destroy. Okay, and we want to be exempt from the destruction and deliver, man.
That's right. That's right. It says, turn thee, O Jacob, and take heed of it.
Yeah.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
And that we may be illuminated. Because now we've been the light, okay? But pretty much the Bible teaches you how to exist in the earth, man. How to be amongst each other's brothers, man. And even when we get in our sovereignty, the instruction of the Bible is going to teach us how to prosper as a nation. It goes to economy, it goes to agriculture, okay? It goes to all these things, man. Okay? The Levitical diet, okay, is not just a trend. You know, it ain't just like, keto diet or something that's trendy. No, the Levitical diet is the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shai. Because all the animals that we don't eat, they serve a particular purpose to embetter the earth that we live on. Okay? See, in the kingdom, things are going to go back to paradise where there ain't going to be no this shortage and that shortage. No, yeah, how can there be a shortage on water and the earth is 75% water?
And then it rains.
Yeah.
And then it
Yeah. Nobody else.
How the Euphrates drying up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was just prophecy. But it's because the vibration of the earth and the economy of the earth is not being kept according to the laws.
But then a nigga won't protest that. A nigga won't, because you supposed to be like, we about a mile from the Mississippi River, you go that way. Okay? We supposed to be able to go to that river and drink.
Yep.
To fish.
Yep.
The fish supposed to be clean and nutrient. Okay? You supposed to go in that water and be able to take a bath. Yep. You know? But you can't do that because you got all type of oil, gas, trash, chemtrails falling in the water. Okay? But no one to protest that. You see? But you protest, a right to murder. You know?
It says, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Yep, because this is our book. I know nothing else. Okay? And the kingdom to come, this is going to be our kingdom, man. Okay? You got Christianity, they try to give the kingdom to everyone.
Yeah.
They try to make the Most High everyone's power. No, this is our power, man. Okay? And he's going to be very beneficial for us in the time to come.
It says, O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us.
Things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known to us. Every Israelite man and woman has been made known what is pleasing to the Most High. Okay, as a man, we know what's expected of us, man. Okay, either we teaching or helping those that are teaching, man, through faith. Okay, as a woman, you're obedient to those men of the faith, man. And even if you have a man that's in the faith, you still, are in servitude to that man until further notice. Either he's gonna get converted to the truth, or Most High gonna take him out. But until further notice, you're supposed to be obedient unto that man, okay? As according to the scriptures, man. So everything that's pleasing to the Most High has been made known to the Israelite man and woman in these times, man. And we know what's pleasing to him, man. Okay?
So this is 3 John, verse 4, right? It says, I have no greater joy than to hear that my children walk in truth, man.
My children walk in truth. No greater joy, man. We're walking in truth, man. Calling on the true name. Okay? Coming with the true doctrine, man. Okay? Being obedient to the best of our ability, man. That's walking in truth. That's a lifestyle, man. Okay? Know what's pleasing to the Most High is being made known to us so we can execute, man.
That's right.
Okay?
Back in Luke 4, O Israel, 4:4, happy are we, for the things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us. Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies.
So we were delivered to the enemies because of our disobedience. But for the elect, it wasn't our destruction. Okay? It was pretty much for us to get a first-class experience, a first-seat experience to what wickedness unchecked will lead to.
Right.
And see, we're about to be judges. Okay? We're going to know in the kingdom like, hell no. Okay? Hell no. We know what this will lead to. It ain't going to be no, one street in the city, that's delegated to the alphabet community.
Right.
No.
Hell no.
Hell no. Okay? As soon as we get a first whiff of any type of that behavior, it's over with.
Like
Okay.
when Spider-Man get that
That sense.
that sense, there's some
Yeah,
evil,
sense,
there's some
yeah.
shit going on.
Look, he's gonna be stomped out, man. Okay. Well, Eddie Murphy on Life, he say, don't even say watch.
No,
He say,
yeah.
well, I'm gonna whoop your ass. All right, say little clock, goddamn. Okay. That's how it's gonna be in the kingdom. We gonna know the result of wickedness. Now we see. We ain't got no curiosity of wickedness anymore. We get it now.
Yeah.
Pretty much, the Most High put us in captivity, tap us out. You know? And we tapping out. Like, okay, we get it. You know, we understand what wickedness unchecked can lead to, man. And America, all right, is the prime example of that, man.
Yep. Matter of fact,
Yeah, bro.
it's Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom.
Yep. And that was speaking of us during that time. But now, this is speaking of America, man.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
It's going to do that through missiles. Okay? America is about to be liquidated, man. Okay? America will be removed from all future maps.
Right.
Okay? There will be no country of America in the kingdom, man.
No, sir.
Okay? Go ahead.
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob,
That's
said the
remnant.
Lord.
That's the remnant.
Yep.
Okay? Get that in, Job 10 and 21.
It's the book of Job, chapter 10. Before I go, whence I should not return. This is Job chapter 10, verse 21.
Yep.
Before I go whence, I shall not return.
Yeah, this is speaking on what we delivered from America. We never gonna return to this place, man. Okay, go ahead.
It says, I shall not return even to the land of darkness
The land of darkness, speaking of America, go ahead.
and the shadow of death.
This is the shadow of death. America, the shadow of death, man. If death had a shadow, it would look like America, man. Everything in America leads to death. The food full of poison, the air full of poison. Okay? When you go to the grocery store, it's full of chemicals, man. This man turned sex into death. Okay? This ain't normal, man. People think this is normal. Shootouts. Okay? Abortions. This ain't normal. Okay? This man made death normal. These jobs you work with. Death. You can die going to work, man. Especially if you work in these plants and these different construction industries. You can die. Okay? You gotta risk your life.
They got you working a shift called what? The
Graveyard
graveyard
shift,
shift.
man. Because you supposed to be asleep during that time, man.
Hey man,
Yo.
my grandma said, never sleep at night, right?
It's just throw it off, man. But hey, it's coming to an end. All right? And the Lord is finna turn the earth back to a paradise, man, for his people, man. Okay? We the chosen people.
That's right.
All right? Not you so-called white people, man.
That's right.
All right? You the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Okay? And you go into captivity like we did. And just like we built America, you gonna build our kingdom when we go back to Jerusalem, man.
That's
Thus-
right.
Thus said the Lord, man. Okay? The playtime finna be over with. It ain't gonna get no better in America. For you people wishing that America gonna get better, it's not. It's gonna get way worse until the missiles come, man. Okay? You dumbass people gonna be here when the missiles hit, man.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 7, starting at the top. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, also, thou son of man, thus said the Lord Yahweh unto the land of Israel, an end, the end is come upon the four corners of the land.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee,
Angry, go ahead.
and will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations.
Yeah, the Lord's gonna judge this place according to his ways, man. Okay? And the judgment of America is nuclear fire, man. Okay? We can't say it enough. That's why the Bible keep reiterating. Matter of fact, get that in we finish that. Get Jeremiah 49:13, bro.
And mine eye shall not spare thee,
Nope.
neither will I have pity, But I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abomination shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh.
Hey, how about Shemal Shah not gonna give a damn? He's not gonna care that you just got a promotion. He's not gonna care that you're getting a house built. Okay? You got your second honeymoon you want to do. He don't care about none of that. He don't care about your pregnant wife. Okay? He don't care about your little big head ass, bad ass baby. Okay? He don't give a damn about that, man. This is just gonna drop and drop and drop to this place is a desert, man. Okay? America's gonna be deconstructed through missiles, man.
That's right. Okay, a little bit more. Thus said the Lord Yahweh power, and evil and only evil. Behold is come.
Evil and only evil. Evil goes into bad times.
Yep.
Evil going to time and evil going to bad. So bad times are coming here, man. Ain't no getting better. Okay? You worry about what KD gonna play next year. Okay? That's gonna be your least worry, man. Okay? When this place really goes into chaos. Okay? No pity. Hey, most I don't care, man. I told the big head ass baby nigga that popped up.
What kind of crap, man? What's you want?
Jeremiah 49, man.
I got scissor.
13.
Jeremiah 49, verse 13.
Yep.
For I have sworn by myself, said the Lord Yahweh.
He swore by himself. Now, what did he swear by himself? Go ahead.
That Bosra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste.
So the Lord say he swear by himself that Basra, which is America, gonna be a desolation, man. Okay? He said that's on me. Okay? I ain't, you know what Jake say, I ain't me. It just don't happen. Mosiah said, I ain't me if America don't be destroyed, man.
What?
Okay? That's the seriousness of Yahweh Shemal Shah towards America, man. Okay? Which is going to receive the worst judgment, all right, in history, man. Okay? And America deserves every nuclear missile that's coming here, man.
That's right.
Okay?
The real fireworks show.
Yep, real fireworks, man.
I have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen,
Yep, man, we don't die, yep.
saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up to the battle.
Yeah, there's a rumor from the Lord. The rumor goes into a circulating story. Okay? Now what do you have? You have these BRICS nations, okay, which is Brazil, Russia, okay, India, China, okay, South Africa. And guess who just joined? Iran, okay. Then you got Venezuela, just went and made a deal with Iran, okay. You got what's Central? Was it there's another Central American nation that just made a deal with Russia. Pretty much Russia don't be able to bring military hardware over there, man. So these nations
Getting right up under
yeah,
it. Getting right up under.
Getting right up under their chin.
For the uppercut.
Getting right under their chin, man. Okay? So there's because when the scriptures say put yourselves in a race, that's battle formation.
Yep.
These nations are putting themselves in position to come against this place, man. Okay? So you best believe it's gonna be more than oil, okay, and bread on the cargo ships, man. Okay? It's gonna, like you say, it's gonna be them real fireworks.
Yep.
Okay? They gonna light this bitch up, man.
No duds. You know, the ones you like, the ones you don't do.
Nah, everything gonna be full force. Okay?
The spirit of the Lord gonna be in.
They gonna guide them. You know, to their direct target, man.
For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen.
Small goes into insignificant. So America become insignificant economically in the world. You know, because you got a lot of nations trading in the Chinese yuan, the Russian ruble. Okay, and some of these currencies have increased. As American currency is decreasing. Now we know they're all connected, and eventually at least want to crash all of them. But as far as what's happening right now, America is becoming very insignificant, okay, on the world stage, man. Being written out the script. Okay?
It says, and despised among men.
Despised among men. Okay, people are hating this place, man. Because America is making it hard for everyone in the earth, man, with their decision making, man. Okay? For the people that's here. Okay? Here it is, Biden, since the so-called invasion of Russia and Ukraine, he done sent $54 billion to Ukraine, man. Okay? While you people in food lines, man. $54 billion, okay, in aid to Ukraine, while you people in food lines, while you behind on rent, okay, while you barely can afford gas, man.
You gotta choose between gas and food.
Yeah.
And then you might see that TikTok and stick there got some more people.
I gotta choose between fucking gas and food.
Yeah.
And which one you think I...
There ain't gonna be no choice. They're gonna be out here. Even that choice gonna be taken away. But I ain't gonna be no gas or food. Okay?
People got to start adopting the Chinese way of life, walking
Yeah.
and riding bikes
Growing rice.
and growing rice. Hey,
Spirit, motherfucker.
hey, thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock.
Yeah, it said that terrible has deceived thee because America, you know, used to terrorizing these other nations, man. Okay? And they had deceived them because, you know, there's a time when you bring up America, these nations will get shook.
They
get
tremble.
alarmed. Yeah. So if you've been experiencing that, you get hyped.
Yeah.
Okay? To where you believe the hype so much till you think you're invincible, man. Okay, go ahead.
O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock,
Yeah.
that holdest the height of the hill,
Yeah.
though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle.
Hey, it's not this. You go into this one definition. It's a place for weapons. And this man has weapons in the outer space. Okay, even when he sees fighter jets up there, there's him weaponized in the air. So just because he has weaponized the heavens. The ancient kingdoms weren't able to do that. Okay? They had arrows, what they would call, you know, just like today you got surface-to-surface missiles. They leave from the surface and they land on the surface. Okay, that's the ancient arrow, you know. But now they have, okay, air-to-surface missiles.
Right.
His nest is in the heavens
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
See?
Like the Lord says, his sword shall be bathed in heaven.
Yep.
You know, because really Esau Edom's weaponry is really the Most High's weaponry. These missiles are really the work of the Lord.
Yep.
You know, to bring the judgment upon this wicked place. It says, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle,
Yes.
I will bring thee down from thence.
Yeah, and it's gonna be painful to Yahweh Shah. Because he's gonna destroy the Earth's Air Forces, man. Beginning with NATO, which is America, EU. Alright? NATO, man. He's gonna destroy those Air Forces. That's why I say it's a war in heaven. It's gonna be America's
already.
Yeah, don't interrupt the word. Just listen, man. You all good. It ain't that serious, man. You know, we just trying to teach, man. You ain't gotta come be a don't be a demon, man. Go ahead.
It says, said the Lord Yahweh, also Edom shall be a desolation,
Yep.
and everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues
Hey,
thereof.
why is that always the end game? Like Edom being a desolation. Like that's why we always get back to this.
You know, that's so terrible. Have you be like,
Shit.
this is gonna happen to America.
Yeah, man. Hey, the matter of fact, going too. Go ahead.
It says, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the neighbor cities thereof, said the Lord Yahweh.
It's in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof. Okay? And how was it taken out? Fire, man. Okay? The same judgments prepared for this place, man. Fire, man. Go
That's
ahead.
what the Lord said in Luke.
Yep.
He said it's gonna be as in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah.
And you go into the sulfur, like these chemists, they haven't found a more higher concentration of pure sulfur nowhere else. I think like the top pure sulfur concentration they found like 90. when they go like this over there to Sodom, where ancient Sodom was at, it's like 120, 130. So it's coming from this. It's coming from another realm. You know, it's like Most High he played with the element. He pretty much just made nukes out of nothing. Pretty much.
Yeah. Yep.
You know.
Messing with a terrible demon-like power, man.
What?
You know,
And it's gonna get busy, man.
the creator of the universe.
Yep. All people doing are deserving it. They earning their mission.
Yep.
You know, people come by being
Earning they pay.
Yeah, you just earn your mission. Like you know how you video game, you get to the next level.
Yeah.
To the last level is the mission. You know, more to come back when that tower used to climb.
Yeah.
Look at what?
Get the Shokan.
Yeah. Well, the mission, that's the Shokan, man. You know, and you niggas just leveling up and getting worse and worse until you get to the
Let's say
Shokan,
their
man.
sins have reached into the
Reach
heavens.
to the heavens, man. You know?
And also dealing with Eve, you know, that's part of you setting your that's a sin for you going up, setting up shop in the heavens like that.
Yeah.
Did he not destroy the Tower of Babel for that confusion?
Yeah.
You know, that you trying to join all these nations unto you,
Yeah.
creating a new world order of wickedness.
They know who is.
Yeah.
United Nations.
And it's all at the expense of life.
Yep.
Like you created a world of life. The word I'm trying to say is no life. Lifelessness.
Yeah.
Lifelessness.
That's the word it is now.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything, like the scripture saying in Habakkuk, everything brings forth death. He is as death and cannot be satisfied. Because even if you were to achieve, you know, your new world order, you'll be come up with, you know what I'm saying?
Some nigga won't stop.
Nigga won't stop. Like I say, no flesh will be saved. That's why you're gonna be taken out of the way, man. And that's why you're gonna be taken out in a way that no nation has ever been taken out. You know?
Yeah. They gonna go into it too.
So back in verse 18, I'm gonna start back. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, said the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall a son of man dwell in it.
No inhabitant, man. America gonna be a desert. Nuclear destruction.
So the question is, what nation is it? What is it talking
It
about?
ain't happened yet.
Because it ain't no nation in history that was ever an empire that landmass don't exist no more. Babylon is modern day Iraq. It's still there.
It's inhabited by people.
And it's inhabited by people.
Yeah.
So what this is future judgment.
Ancient Egypt is inhabited by people.
It's inhabited by people. It says, behold, he shall come.
This is second Ezra 15 and 11. It says, starting in 10, it said, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I would not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof.
So Egypt still exists. You got you still got princes and shit over there, Ishmael over there running. You know, it's still flowing over there
Yeah, you can buy a plane ticket,
to Egypt.
but you can't buy a plane ticket to Sodom and Gomorrah. Try it. Okay? Try to book you a flight to Sodom and Gomorrah, man. You can't do it. But you can go to modern day, what would be modern day Babylon, ancient Babylon, and modern day Iraq. You can go there.
Yep.
Okay? And you can go to Egypt, but you can't go to Sodom and Gomorrah. So America is gonna have that type of judgment.
That's right.
It ain't gonna be no round trips. Okay? You know, Southwest.
And shit gonna take off what land
Nah.
in America.
The desert animal.
Oh.
Okay?
All right, so back in verse 19, behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan against the habitation of the strong. But I will suddenly make him run away from her, and who is a chosen man that I may appoint over her.
Okay?
For who is like me, and who will appoint me the time?
Yep. So who gonna appoint the Most High the time? You know?
All right, right now.
All right.
What you doing? All right, all right.
You know? Because at the end of the day, our people need a kingdom, man. See, all this gotta happen so our people can go back and rule shit. Even the 2/3, this is the best rule that they can have, man. Because eventually, this is gonna lead to him being back in power, man. You know?
Even the Most High destroying the 2/3, it's His wrath and mercy are one and the same. It's a hit. It says, appoint me the time. Who is that shepherd that will stand before me? Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh that he hath taken against Edom.
Back on Edom. You gonna turn Edom loose. Hey, that's how you know Jake. You know Jake, he be real frustrated, tell you the same story over and over again.
Yeah.
You start all the way back from the beginning and run the whole story back, man. And Jake feels some type of way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
How much the Most High, he would not let Edom loose, man.
Because people take it as a light thing when the Most High said he hated Esau.
Yeah.
They think that's metaphorical.
Yeah.
That's no.
You talking about the man.
He talking about that man, yeah, try
One person.
to. Most High don't deal with one person. Most High deal with nations, man. You know. It says, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman.
Hey, so and Esau Edom, he be having these councils and secret meetings and gatherings about what he gonna do. Well, that's a council in heaven against your ass, man.
God.
There's a council that you don't know about going on against you, man. Okay? To remove you from power, man.
But in his mind, like the scriptures say, he's God. You know what I'm saying? He exalted himself above the Most High, so he thinking that nobody can correct him,
Yeah.
rebuke him.
Yeah.
You know, who seeth us?
Yeah.
The Most High, he just letting you do all the wickedness that you want. You know, hey, play as long as you want. Until you come and say, all right, playtime over. Now it's time for you to get the reward of your wickedness. It's time for you to reap what you have sold in the earth. He say he's going to destroy them to destroy the earth, man.
Hey, it's like if you the oldest sibling, especially if you got a big age gap between you and your younger siblings.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like when your parent leave the house, you become top
Yeah,
authority.
you top authority.
Yeah. You know? So you get to pretty much have your way, you know? But then soon as the parents come back, the authority is diminished.
It's over with.
You know? You back to fall in line with the siblings, man.
Yep.
That's how it's gonna be with you.
That's right.
You fall back in line, go to captivity.
Then he going to make the little brother the big brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
As prophesied, the elder shall serve the younger.
We not kids no more, Esau.
Like a Friday.
We not kids no more, Esau.
It says, therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
Now this is going into Israel, Israelis. Okay? Those Israelis, those apostles. It said the least of the flock shall draw them out. Okay? It's true. So really, we're gonna get back on topic. There's no difference between the grandmother, the daughter, and the granddaughter.
Not no more.
It's all the same. Even when we was coming up, there was a great gulf fix.
Yeah, between grandmama,
and the kids, man. But now, it's the same thing.
All right.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
It says, the inhabitants of Timon, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
So I want to get back on that point. Because what you had in these Israelis, they got the F-35 fighter jet from America. Now, they couldn't make it all the way to Iran without refueling. But now, the rumor is that they got the capability to go to Iran and fly all the way back to Israel, all right, without refueling. So hopefully, they get cute and do their airstrike, which drought goes into drag. So the Israelis gonna do some things in the Middle East that's gonna drag America into it. Then America get into it, Russia gonna get into it, Russia get into it, China into it. Okay, China into it,
North Korea.
in North Korea. Okay, with them 8 missiles they got, they gonna let them off. Okay. Well, you got a little rocket man. They
Gonna
let
shoot
them
their little
there,
shit
they
too.
gonna shoot their little shit too.
It says, surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. The earth is moved at the noise of their fall.
That's the point, because you made the point earlier that there's gonna be no judgment like what's gonna happen to America. The people in China are going to feel the earth move at the judgment of America. Okay? The horn went off. Hey, I tell you, people in Sweden, they gonna feel the earth move at the judgment of America, man. All them missiles hitting back to back, millions, probably billions of tons of iron explode on one landmass. That's why I still say the earth gonna do what?
Rock to
Real
and
to
fro
and
like
fro
a
like a
drunk.
drunkard. And that's gonna be the judgment of America. You see?
With the Django, every time I go to say that, I always think about what Stevie was saying when you gave his speech to Django about turning big rocks into little rocks. And that should be the end of you.
Hey, because you know you watch them boxing matches and you see that knockout when somebody get that clean right hook. See how they face shake? You know they slow it down. You see
Sometimes
that-
their whole body shake
Yeah.
on the way to the
the
ground.
sweat explode. You know, that's how it's gonna be their right hand. Cause he said what? By the way, Isaiah 58:1.
Yeah.
Let's get that real quick. No?
Isaiah 51, so it's probably our script. Isaiah 30.
Isaiah 50.
It's like, oh, I should have saved half of the miles and just done laundry more.
Might be some. Okay. Might be with our right hand. I think it's try Psalm 98. Yep, Psalm 98.
Psalms 98, verse 1. Sing unto the Lord Yahweh a new song, for he hath done marvelous
He
things.
has done marvelous things. Hey, because this is the aftermath of the destruction. So now the old song is the way he did to Egypt. New song is the way he gonna do to America. Go ahead.
Woo! Sing unto the Lord a new song, for he hath done marvelous things.
Yep.
His right hand and his holy arm hath gotten him the victory.
They hook, baby. Hey, look. They hook that it's gonna make the earth shake. When their right hand hit Yahweh Shah, it's gonna make the earth shake, man. Okay? That's why I should say the earth is moved in his destruction, man. Okay? It's gonna be through their right hand.
Made me think too. Another one of my favorite scriptures. To say the heavens and the heavens of heavens is gonna shake.
Yeah.
And he shall begin to visit the earth.
Yeah, that's Isaiah 1 and I think
It's Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 21. Say, how is a faithful city become departed?
It's like two.
This is Isaiah 2 and 21. It says, to go into, I started 20. This is Isaiah 2 and 20. In that day, a man shall cast his idols of silver and his idols of gold, which they made each one for himself, to worship to the moles, to the moles, and to the battle.
Yep. To the backs.
To the vats,
Because they're going to see that those religions don't prevail against the judgment of Yahweh Hashem outside. Okay? All this praying to Allah, you going to be getting your ass wore out the frame. Okay? Buddha, wherever you went to, okay? Niggas into Egypt with all them guys. Okay? But see, people are going to see that that's going to prevail nothing to the judgment that's coming. Okay, go ahead.
It says, to go into the clefts of the rocks and into the tops of the ragged rocks,
Yep.
for fear of the Lord Yahweh,
For fear of the Lord Yahweh. Go ahead.
and for the glory of his majesty.
Yeah, the glory of his majesty when Yahweh Shah pull up. You see? Because it's going to be something like, God damn, you know, they was right. But really, well, when Yahweh Shah pull up, it's going to be they was right. Like, this shit's over. You know? So when they see that glory of Yahweh Shah, all those angels, okay, all those chariots, you know, game over. Go ahead.
It says, when he arises to shake the Salaki, and for the glory of his majesty,
Yep.
when he arises to shake terribly the earth.
He'll rise and shake terribly the earth. Because remember, Yahweh Shai is going to talk about how we're going to see the destruction through glass meat. See, the missile's going to be on the way. We're going to be going up. Our missile's coming down. So the earth is going to be getting hit. And Yahweh Shai is going to be observing the destruction, man. Okay? That's their right hand. You see, have gotten the victory, man. Okay?
I think how long he been waiting to come and take over the throne.
Yep.
We talk about that majesty.
Yep.
And that power. You see, I'm not gonna meet thee as a man.
Nah.
So you know when Jake,
We know he
it's
got
like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He gonna make an entrance. An unforgettable entrance.
They like in football, you know, nigga want you bad, niggas coming off their feet.
Oh, yeah.
They throw their whole body into
Oh, yeah.
you. They be, you know, you hear them niggas coming to you.
And you always remember them licks.
Yeah.
There's certain hits that you always
Stay
remember.
with your whole life. Damn, fuck that
This gonna be the hit Yahweh Shah gonna put on the earth, man. You gonna always remember.
dude. You gonna run dead into this bitch, man.
You ain't seen a blitz like the one that's
Yeah,
going
yeah, all out here.
with the angels.
Yeah, nobody.
Hey, man.
He saw the quarterback, man.
Damn.
You know, bust through that old line.
No protection.
Yeah, no with.
No protection.
Yeah.
That's why I say the wall. What's the script I'm thinking about?
No wall.
On wall villages.
Yep.
The land of on wall villages, man.
Come
You don't have no protection.
You gonna come through and
You know, little running back trying to stop the block.
Step on it.
Them little fighter jets.
Yeah,
They ain't that. That's the little tailback trying to block Ray Lewis coming through.
Yeah. Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor.
And they crack.
Hey, we get a few more, bro. We can close it out. Alright. I wanted to bring this out earlier. We was thinking about Esau at the end of the world. So this second Ezra's. Second Ezra chapter 9. I mean, 6. Second Ezra chapter 6.
Time, man.
Second Ezra chapter 6, and start at verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? And when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac and to Jacob, Esau were born of him.
Yo, Esau was born of Isaac. Okay, Esau and Jacob was born of Isaac. Okay, that was pretty much the two nations that were ruled, all right, the entire planet Earth. But Esau had his chance to rule the earth first, earth in its entirety. Okay, so Esau had the first dominion over the earth.
And the biggest dominion, outside of these two nations will have the largest rulership over the earth and the most influence of, like, because no empire before Esau came into power had as much influence over the earth. You know, America has the influence over the entire earth. No other nation had the influence in that type of power. You know.
This is Hebrews 11:20, and it says, by faith Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come.
Concerning things to come.
Yo, this time.
And that's rulership. The Lord blessed Isaac, you know, was the Lord in the spirit, you can receive it. He blessed Jacob and Esau with the ability to rule the world. He gave Esau the sword, but he didn't give him the wisdom. See, we're not going to need a physical sword to rule the earth. We're going to rule the earth with wisdom and spiritual power. And the spiritual power is he lost that sick commandment. We're going to rule them with a rod of iron. This that rod of iron, man. You know? Which Esau, you cannot receive. So you got to be taken, you're going to be taken out of the earth so that the earth can go back to functioning in a paradise, man.
The serpent will be removed, evicted from the garden, man.
That's right. It says, and when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. As I said, it just made me think on how we holding on, right? Like Esau is in the power seat, and we really hold on. Like we got your ass. We ain't gonna let you get away, because he's trying to escape the grip of Jacob. He's still to this day trying to escape the grip, man. We still wrestling with this man, you know. And we at the time now where the Lord's gonna increase our power through Yahweh Shah to finally put his ass all the way down and put the foot on his damn, you know what I'm saying, head.
That's your screen time. Hey, that statue, okay? So Esau got that statue running down the sideline, man.
Yeah.
And grab that heel. Esau trying to stretch the ball out. Like, man.
You ain't gonna make it across that line.
You can't teach me that.
The Lord says, set your bounds that you cannot pass.
Get that heel. Esau, Jacob grabbing the heel and Esau let him know. There ain't gonna be no split between Esau and Jacob. It's gonna be a transition.
Straight transition of power.
Straight transition. You know? And you know he got the heel through what? The right hand.
Nope.
Yeah, right hand.
That's right.
Nope.
Nope.
But with that, you know, we pray that you brothers and you sisters were edified. Until next time, I say shalom.
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 Yasharala.
Ball.
Abba Ball.
ETA soon.
Shalom.
Shalom. Just take the camera down there.
I just gonna move it on down.
Yeah.
I got you, man.
Wow, bro. Go down here with the rest of the brothers. Y'all can stay tuned in. Go down here with the rest of the brothers.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof. That thou mayest be illuminated.
Thou may be in light. So walk in the presence of light. King David said, what your words are left unto my feet. You see, so these words going to keep us stable in the time we come into, man. We not going to die, you know? Man.
Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Right. Get that their treasure to know, this is gonna let us
O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us.
read that again.
O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to the Most High are made known unto us.
What were made known to us? Wisdom, knowledge, understanding. There's truth. It's what? Deuteronomy 29 and 29. You know? It's a happy all week, man. We get to know. And it's found with the elected servants, the prophets. We get to know. He shared his secrets unto the servants, the prophets. You know? Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 29, verse 29. The secret things belong unto Yahweh our God, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children forever.
Forever. So we have to see heathens, you don't have it. None of you heathens not gonna make it, man.
Right.
Because a lot of you heathens, hey, Esau here in particular, you're gonna be a slave, man.
That's right.
You know? That says the Bible, man. Go ahead.
That we may do all the words of this law.
That we may do all the words according to this law. Get Joshua 1:8. Go ahead,
Joshua chapter 1, verse 8. This book of the law should depart out of thy mouth.
the law should not depart out of that mouth, out of thy mind. You know, the law says to them,
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night,
meditate on these studies.
that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
Right, that you can keep the law and the commandments. So this one was last 12, 13.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then shalt have good success.
Then you're going to have good success. This is the only way a Christian can prosper in life, man. And I so-called Christian. You know? You want to prosper, you got to keep the law and the commandments. That's it. Classes 12, 13.
Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments.
Right, so get the summary of life. In conclusion, you know? Go ahead.
Fear the Most High and keep His
Right,
commandments.
fear the Most High and keep His commandments. This is your purpose in life. This is why you were born on earth.
Food to his soul.
For this is the whole duty of man.
This is a whole new man.
Goddamn easy.
Not to live in bed, not to be a rap, basketball, NFL star, no. Not to be a slug, not to nigga, no. You're born on this earth to keep the laws, that's commandments, man. You know? And that's plain. So, hey, Lord willing, this camp was edified. Once again, we give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
Hey, double honors to the apostles and the elders for great wisdom, teaching well. Peace and love to the left. That's Shalom.
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 Ball to ball.
I said, they must got